All right, I have a question for you, which you do not have to answer. I feel like if you don't answer it, though, you're kind of answering it, you know?
What?
Was that your first kiss since 1945?
We rooted, we cheered, we pleaded, but they still didn't end up together. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 movie characters that should have been couples. For this list, we're looking at big screen characters that had great chemistry, but who weren't endgame. They might have even been a couple for a while, and it just didn't work out. Since we're giving away the endings, there will be huge spoilers up next. Consider yourself warned.
Hey!
Hey!
So, do you like?
Well,
Number 10. James Bond and Miss Moneypenny. James Bond franchise.
James, where on earth have you been? I've been searching London for you.
It's a story that's been around for decades, but their relationship has never gotten past a few flirtatious words.
Flattery'll get you nowhere, but don't stop trying.
Whether you look at their very first interactions in 1962 or the early 21st century installments, you can't deny that there is sizzling chemistry between these two. Their witty repartee and sexual tension can carry a scene, and we're always left wanting more.
Keep still.
While Bond is certainly not known for relationships, Moneypenny does remain the one woman he sees with regularity, and we can't help but wonder if they ever do spend time together outside of work shifts.
What will I do without you?
My problem is that you never do anything with me.
It's a date. The moment I get back.
Where are you off to?
Oh, just someplace to laze about.
It would be satisfying for a little something to happen between them in real life. Maybe just once?
And what makes you think you can trust me?
Instinct.
Number 9. Arthur and Ariadne. Inception.
What's happening?
Cobb's drawing Fisher's attention to the strangeness of the dream.
In this sci-fi thriller, these two spend a lot of time together as they carry out their mission. Their mutual attraction is subtly revealed in the scene where Arthur tells Ariadne to kiss him, lest they be discovered by the dreamer's unconscious. It doesn't make them any less detectable, which he knew would happen, but Ariadne doesn't seem to mind. From then on, we can't help but notice that they stay quite close together in various scenes, with Arthur usually the one to connect her to the passive device that links to someone's subconscious.
Hey, look at me. You're okay. You're okay. Hey.
Why wouldn't I wake up?
Because there was still some time on the clock. You can't wake up from within the dream unless you die.
More than anything else is their interactions that hints to their attraction, and we can't help hoping for a second kiss, but this time in the real world.
We should probably get out of here.
Number 8. Bert and Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Whenever they see each other, they seem to be old friends. Mary appears to be used to Bert's antics, while he isn't at all surprised by her magic.
Mary Poppins, you look beautiful.
Do you really think so?
Cross my heart you do. Like the day I met you.
You look fine too, Bert.
While nothing happens between them romantically on screen, there are quite a few hints that they could be harboring more than platonic feelings for each other.
But that's going a bit too far, don't you think?
Indubitably.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay.
Here it is.
Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say.
In the duet Jolly Holiday, they essentially reveal how dear they are to each other and how they love to spend time together. To us, what it sounds is that they could make an adorable, quirky couple, not to mention great parents.
There. A country road suitable for travel and high adventure.
Please, may we go, Mary Poppins, please?
Number 7. Captain America and Black Widow. Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
You do anything fun Saturday night?
Well, all the guys from my barbershop quartet are dead, so...
In the Avengers franchise, the movie that appears to encourage the idea of Steve Rogers and Natasha Romanoff getting together is Captain America, the Winter Soldier, considering how much Captain America and Black Widow work together.
Standard tag team. 2 behind, 2 across. 2 coming straight at us. If they make us, I'll engage. You hit the south escalator of the metro.
Shut up and put your arm around me. Laugh at something I said.
What?
Do it.
To avoid detection, they kiss on an escalator. While it isn't earth-shattering in its intensity, the moment does heighten the sexual tension and makes us long for something more. Later, they talk about how difficult it can be to have a relationship with their lifestyle. They decide that it's best for them to be friends, but that tiny spark is still there, and we wish it would catch fire.
You still uncomfortable?
It's not exactly the word I would use.
Number 6. Poe Dameron and Finn. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
Listen carefully. If you do exactly as I say, I can get you out of here.
What?
This is a rescue. I'm helping you escape.
These two had great chemistry and worked flawlessly as a team despite the little amount of time they'd known each other. They bond by escaping the First Order and leaving a trail of destruction behind. Poe even gives Finn his name, a life-changing moment when all the stormtroopers only ever been known as is a number.
Finn, I'm gonna call you Finn, is that alright?
Finn. Yeah. Finn, I like that. I like that. I'm Poe Dameron.
Good to meet you, Poe.
Good to meet you too, Finn.
Their collaboration is short-lived, however, when their vessel crash lands into a desert, as they are separated and Poe is assumed dead. But when they meet again later on, they're both shocked and relieved. Also, was Poe checking Finn out when he realized the former stormtrooper was wearing the X-Wing fighter pilot's jacket?
That's my jacket. Oh. No. Keep it suits you.
Number 5. Scott Pilgrim and Chau. Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Steal my boyfriend. Taste my steel.
Knives is the classic schoolgirl who loves Scott a lot. She tries hard to win him back when he breaks up with her to be with Ramona, even bordering on obsessive behavior. But this also shows how much effort she is willing to put into the relationship.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
But there's not only that. They had good chemistry and flowed seamlessly together when playing Dance Dance Revolution. And since an alternate ending actually sees them ending up together, then this fantasy coupling isn't really so far-fetched. They have shown they're well suited for each other, and they could make things work. If it hadn't been for Ramona, that is.
You broke the heart that broke mine. Get ready to tear down!
Number 4. Katniss Everdeen and Gale Hawthorne, The Hunger Games franchise.
Damn you, Gale! It's not funny.
From the start, they're close friends and hunting partners, and they understand each other very well. Considering the amount of kisses they share throughout the series of films, it's quite possible that there were already more than platonic feelings between Katniss and Gale hiding beneath the surface.
I did what I had to do to survive. If I didn't, I'd be dead.
If Katniss hadn't had to volunteer as tribute for the Hunger Games, their relationship could have possibly veered into a more romantic direction. They bring out each other's strength and work well as a team. Katniss trusts him to take care of her family while she's away, and this is a duty he takes to heart. All that aside, he calls her Catnip, and that's adorable.
Hey, Catnip.
Number 3. Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. Harry Potter franchise.
Are you feeling better?
You've outdone yourself this time, Hermione.
Many were crushed that Harry and Hermione as a couple were officially off the table. It's too bad because their love would be based on a deep-rooted friendship and mutual respect. Hermione chooses to stay with Harry in the darkest of times, even when Ron, his best friend, leaves him due to jealousy.
Fine. I get it. I saw you two the other night.
Ron, that's nothing. Ron!
The dance Harry and Hermione share in the tent to comfort each other could have been a turning point. But in the end, it's Hermione and Ron who pair up, as it was planned from the start of the series. However, even J.K. Rowling, the author of the books, did say that in some ways Hermione and Harry are a better fit.
You are nothing. 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 Compared to him.
Number 2. John Smith and Pocahontas. Pocahontas.
It's all right.
They were meant to be enemies, but instead they found love. You would think that after defying the prejudices of their respective people, John and Pocahontas would get their happily ever after.
If you kill him, you'll have to kill me too.
Well, they don't. How heartbreaking was the farewell scene? Because of a gun wound, their relationship is cut short as John is sent back to England to recover.
Going back is his only chance. He'll die if he stays here.
Just when they were so close to reaching a social climate that would have perhaps permitted them to remain together. These two opened each other's minds and made each other a better person. But all that they have left are memories, which is why we wish it ended another way.
It would have been better if we'd never met. None of this would have happened.
Before we get to our number 1, here are some honorable mentions.
I have to fix this. But I can't do it without you. And after we're done, you can hate me. And that'll be fine.
Oh, Darla. We're two hearts with but one beat. Two brains with but one thought. Two souls with but one shoe.
Number 1. Michael O'Neill and Julianne Potter, My Best Friend's Wedding.
Kimmy says if you love someone, you say it. You say it right then, out loud. Otherwise, the moment just
passes you by.
It can come as quite a shock to realize that the feelings you have for your best friend have changed from platonic to something much deeper. And what can be worse than realizing those feelings just as he's about to get married?
You and I didn't, in our relationships with other people, we didn't use the word love a lot, did we?
Julianne puts everything she has into breaking Michael up from his fiancée and winning his heart, all the while digging herself into a hole.
I realize this comes at a very inopportune time, but I really have this gigantic favor to ask of you. Choose me. Marry me. Let me make you happy.
Though we have to admit that her underhandedness is an unattractive trait. She does convince us that their chemistry and understanding of one another would make a good foundation for their relationship, were it meant to be. And at least she doesn't lose his friendship by the end.
I didn't get you a gift. However, this is on loan until you two find your song.
Do you agree with our list?
It's worse than I thought.
Who's your favorite almost couple? For more mind-blowing top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Well, there's more where they came from. Meantime, I'm changing businesses. This year it's lovely odd chestnut weather.
Come along, children.